the game has flipped. The prices are tanking. What's going on in the world of One Piece? One Piece OP14 is tanking. Run for the hills. Hide your cards. The sky is falling. Everyone is panicking. Complete pandemonium. Welcome back to another Market Watch on this Saturday evening. I'm your host. It's me, AJD from the LA Hobbyist, and today is January 24th. And if you are wondering why I'm wearing this blazer, just came back from a funeral. Rest in peace to her. And I'm just gonna do a moment of silence. Yeah, life is short. You gotta do the most you can. All right, back to this market watch. We are looking at OP14, and again, a lot of you investors, not collectors, are probably thinking the sky is falling, the prices are tanking. What's going on in the world of One Piece? So I'm here to explain everything, and for you to not panic. So if you are hitting the panic button, do not hit the panic button. It's very explainable. So as you're looking here, a week ago, our release, it was heading to $3,000. Now the case is calming down to about 2,800. So the market does 27.69, 27.35, 45, 42. It's slowly inching its way down, which is not a bad thing. So about 2,800 is the norm right now, and it got all the way up to 3,200 as the highest sale price. Wow, few of you got crushed over there. Sorry to say, but that is the reality of it. It is down to like 2,800 for 12 boxes or a case. So that's crazy, right? It was pushing 3,000. It sold for 3,200 at the high. A booster box is going for about 237, 240. If you add plus shipping, 245. So that is the rationale. This is all Japanese boxes, by the way, so don't get your panties in a bunch. So boom, right there. But I'm gonna go with you always go with the highest possible sales, 50,000, 237.80. I'll round it up to 240. And if you are a vendor, you're always going to add plus shipping because you can get it now. So at 245. All right. So the market has changed a little bit for sealed. Buggy is, of course, doing buggy things and keeping the #1 spot as one of the 4 emperors of this game. He's doing a good job at keeping value at 27.61.94. But if you'll learn anything in this channel, do not get jebaited by the market price. We're gonna take a look right here. Ooh, 26.49.95. It sounds really good, right? Wrong. You're gonna look at view more data, 26.44, and it lines up. Does it line up? Yes, for a little bit, unless you go for one of these and pump the market up. It is about $2,600, which is almost double the Mihawk at 1531, and it is going down. So do you think it's going to remain around like or 1350? Let's find out. We always have to view more data, and boom, it's holding at 1450, 1460, 1500. Not a bad way to go out. Not my favorite character, so I don't care. Let's keep going. This SP is nice. Boom. It is skyrocketing. 1,200, 1,274, 1,250, 1,200. Wow. What in the world is going on with this SP Zoro? Man, damn, holy crap. But this is crazy. It outpaced the BOA. Boom. Right here, the BOA. Oh, the BOA. It's still outpacing the BOA by $200, but the BOA just hit $1,000. Y'all are crazy, but it's a nice SP. Those of you looking to snag a leader, so am I. A BOA leader. I am just waiting for her to go down, but she ain't going down without a fight. Oh man, 270, 250. Wow. All right, if you're in the same boat as I am, you are waiting a lot longer to acquire this BOA alt art leader, which is used to playing with a standard BOA leader. Get used to it. That might be the norm for all of us. I like to collect alt art leaders, so bad for me. Bad for all of us that are doing the same while still trying to maintain your playing status. It's crazy. All right, the reason why you feel, at least in the sealed perspective, everything's going down, right? Everything's going down, but then again, everything in the single side, in the single section, is going all the way up. Why is that? Call it whatever conspiracy theories you have. I want to hear it in the comment section below, but it's not being printed to the max for the player's consumption, but not for the collector's consumption. That is a consensus, as you can tell, right? But the reason why the market is what it is because the singles are way up. That is the health of the game. The players and collectors are doing a great job at propping the market up. Great job. If you're a collector, player, or whatever, investor, whoever you are, you're doing a great job at putting the market up by buying at the absolute high. On the other hand, sealed prices are going down. Why is that? Well, for one thing, there is another set coming out, and it's EBO 3, their heroines or heroine edition, meaning all your favorite chicks under one roof in one box will be coming out in February 20th. So everyone's getting ready for that. So in this hobby, to know or find out very quickly where this money will move. Of course, it's going to move to the next set. So we're going to look at the heroine edition. So right now, you're going to get your panties in a bunch. Right now, EBO 3 is pre-selling at $5,600. A booster box alone is $584. A pack is a whopping $23. That's fucking crazy. So almost $6,000 per case, when maybe an MSRP is suggested at what, $900 or so. There is no more MSRP. The game has fucking flipped. Again, there is no MSRP. The game is upside down in its head. So yeah, through your thick skulls, guys, that there is no MSRP in this type of market. There is only whatever this market says. Whatever we dictate, the market does. If you think this box is $1 million and you buy it for $1 million, that's what it is. Please don't do that. I still want to play. But that's what it is. It's perceived pricing. So it's like, you can't bitch, moan, and complain because we're all playing the same game. We're all trying to buy, sell, and trade. And some of us are doing this for profit. And those profits get rolled into the next set, your next venture, your next move within this hobby space. We're all doing the same thing. That's why everyone's getting pissed, because there's no room. So you have to create room. And those who create room the best, the most creatively, they win. And they win a lot. Anywho, so damn, we're gonna go into the sealed case first, and it is wild. So a week ago, this was selling for $900 a box. What's $900 times 12? They come with 12, right? Holy crap. Let me just go back to the case. They come with, I'm assuming they come with 12. Yeah, where is it? It doesn't even say. Why? I'm assuming it comes with 12 boxes. Whatever. If you, yeah, you can like flame me on comments. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's, dude, what was this? Jesus. So yeah, $500 a box. You think that's reasonable? That's still pretty high for a release. Maybe it goes down $450 upon release, but crap, that is nuts. And if you're buying pre-release, which I think is a total scam, because most people they don't have product yet, and yet they're taking your money. So why buy pre-release, right? Makes sense? Don't buy pre-release. Don't buy at that price. That's why it's high. That's what you need to realize. Don't do it. It's a form of scamming if you do take pre-release. I do not take pre-release. No one does. Some people do. Sucks. It's not. you get good, if you want to get good at this, don't buy pre-release. That's the one thing you take away from this video is this: don't buy pre-release. End of discussion. Cool. Boom, right there. 84 market. The fuck? Who's gonna be able to afford this? Almost $600 a box. You gotta be kidding me, right? Holy crap! You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I do forget if the extra booster comes with like 12 versus 10. No, PRB comes with 10, but I'm sure it's 12 booster boxes. Yeah, but say 12. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm only, yeah, fuck. 580? That is nuts. That's so fucking crazy. And I wish there was like single. Again, everyone already putting money, their hard-earned money into EBO3. And I get it. All the gooners out there are just salivating, licking their this shit. And literally, I'm licking my lips, but for a different reason. I am looking forward to playing my Nico Robin at its max potential. Why? Because there's a Nami in the set that helps my deck out. There's a Nico Robin in the set that absolutely busts. For the price of 1 life, I can give myself 2. And if you KO that Robin, I can damage you. Meaning I can go for game. That is meta changing. Also, that Nami is crazy too. It's playing my Nico Robin. I need a couple of boxes for me to get a couple playsets. 3 to 4 boxes will help me do that. If I crack a case, it's only for content. And I'll get whatever I need for my deck, sell the rest. Grade, then sell the rest. But holy shit, OP14 is tanking a little bit. When I say tanking, it's very over dramatized. It's, the fucking sky isn't falling. We're in a good spot. If any set goes down, it's because the money always rotates. So it's rotating into EBO3. EBO3 is insanely high. You want to stop the price gouging? You gotta stop the pre-orders. That's it. A lot of people are over guaranteeing or over promising and under delivering, which is bad for the hobby. It's bad for us, the consumers, and it's bad in general, literally for our hobby. So if you want this hobby to survive and to minimize scalping, this is it. Get rid of pre-orders. Don't have those inventory to pre-order. What you're gonna do is just buy it from fucking Russia or Germany and fucking airmail it to yourself, then sell it. But use other people's money to get you that. That shouldn't be that way, but it's the way of the hobby at the moment. And I fucking hate it. I detest it. I don't like distributors because of it. I don't think every distributor is that way, but they get a bad rap for doing that. So just stop it. Let's be for the people. Let's be for the players. Let's be for the collectors. Let's not beef with each other. Let's unite and actually say something about this shit. No one says anything about pre-orders. No one talks about that shit. What the fuck? Let's do this. But anyways, that is my hot take on the OP14 and EBO3 market. OP14 is going down slightly due to the rotation of money, and everyone and their moms and grandmas are trying to get into this set. And I get it. There's a little bit something in this set for everyone. There's stuff for the gooners. There's stuff for the players. And it's very, very collectible. So get why the prices are the way it is. But until we stop, chasing waterfalls, we stop this pre-order shenanigans, we are going to continue to have this problem. And to be honest, this has been a cyclical problem. It's been a recurring problem, and this problem will always stay. So until we fix that, good luck. The ones that win in this climate will be the creative ones. In order to survive, you need to be creative. Find ways to create money in this type of market, and you'll win. Looking forward to EBO3, and let me know in the comments section. I'm so excited to get Nico Robin into my deck and to just burn all your lives, and I want to watch all you guys burn. But other than that, thank you guys again for always supporting me. You guys have given me an overwhelming support to my market watches, and I am eternally grateful for you. And again, if you see any value, subscribe to my YouTube channel at TheLAHobbyist. Whatever nuance that I can identify, I hope it helps you. Every little thing helps. Keep collecting and stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!